That is wild that like limousines, buses, like the more people you can fit in it, the less seatbelts you have to wear.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Like
any sense.
literally a bus, it's like we're filled with America's youth, top to bottom, 12 rows back, 24 in total. And we're just gonna hope to God that the bus driver with a stroke doesn't run a red light and get T-boned, you know? Like our bus driver Bill should not have been driving.
Dude, Bill was 100%.
He should not have been driving a bus full of kids with no seatbelts on top of it. The guy couldn't form a coherent sentence, and half of his face was drooping down to the
He'd
floor.
be like, he talked like fucking Ralph or Ronnie at the gas station.
Yeah.
He would make race car noises when he was driving, like.
Yeah, remember that? I remember that. Yeah, dude. Oh man, he couldn't remember your bus stop for the life of him, but he always remembered your birthday, dude.
He would go right past the house, like every time he'd be like,
Yo, Bill, you've been driving me since second grade. Let's chill.
Slam on the brakes.
Yeah. What? Oh, man, dude. He should not even have a license, let alone a CDL.
No, R.I.P. Bill, honestly.
R.I.P. What? I hope he's alive. I don't know if that guy has a lifespan past 60.
Not alive.
Yeah, there's no way. We're going to call Aunt Maria.
Incredible sequence.
All right, welcome everybody to the Bricked Up Podcast. I'm your host, Benjamin Smith, and as always, I'm joined with my co-host and younger brother, Jacob Smith.
Yeah, what's good?
Hell yeah, dude. We are coming at you guys every Wednesday except for last week because I couldn't find my external hard drive. They're dropping at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and you can watch them on YouTube and Spotify. If you guys are a return listener, I really appreciate you. If you guys are here for the first time, prepare for low expectations because today we're phoning it in, my friend. But yeah, anyway.
No terroristic threats. No terroristic threats
within the first 60 seconds. I know I made a compilation today on Instagram of all the threats that we made to people. And to be honest, I feel like we went a little overboard. I also feel like we could have gone a lot worse with it. So I'm pretty good at how it turned out.
If you don't ring that bell, I won't do any of the things I said I was going to do.
Exactly. If you don't ring that bell, there'll be no consequences today, but maybe tomorrow.
Ask me again in 5 minutes, and there's a different answer.
It's going to be... And you guys might be like, are they threatening us? You can interpret that as a threat. I would actually really appreciate that. As not a threat, but in 5 minutes.
I have hired a couple of those autistics who can guess the location from a small picture of the background. You know those guys?
Yeah, I know.
I know these trees. They're in Iowa. I have hired a couple of those guys, and I will geolocate your location if you don't ring the bell.
They're a lot cheaper than you thought, if we're being honest. It was like,
how do you even get that skill? It blows my mind when I watch those videos.
Dude, have you ever played GeoGuessr before?
No, that's the game they play. Yeah,
dude, Mikkel and I play GeoGuessr a lot. Actually, it's super fun. It's weird because you do start picking it up. Like the other day, I was like, "Man, that's red dirt. So that's either going to be Colorado or it's going to have to be Arizona." And then Mikkel's like, "No, you idiot! Look at the way the sun's positioned. It's Morocco." And I was like, she is right. What a woman."
Yeah. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of the GeoGuessr talk.
That's enough GeoGuessr.
I have hired them. They are on retainer, so if I need to use them, I will use them if you don't ring that bell. Okay?
Yeah. That's right. And to be honest, we checked in with them. They have no morals. They don't have a code that they live by. To be fair, one of them might have even mentioned that he killed a call girl last weekend. So he's not above giving us your location for whatever consequences might happen after that.
Yes, these guys are low moral guys. They all use VPNs, and you cannot track their data history. All right?
You can't. And that brings us to our first sponsor segment by NordVPN.
I wish. Are they sponsored?
I wish that would no, dude. Nobody cares about this podcast. Literally,
you shut the hell up.
All my comments are like, "Man, love this page. There's no way I'm ever gonna listen to your podcast, though." I was like,
"No,
thanks, guys." And then the occasional person that actually listens, like, "Gosh, that was so funny. I really appreciate it." So, I think it's maybe like 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of scenario we've got going on.
Dude, it's a long game. It's a long game. Eventually they'll listen.
If we treat this as a hobby, right, then that's all that matters.
Eventually you'll listen. or I'll geolocate you, and I'll find you.
And then whatever happens when we find you, that's up in the air at this point.
We're not going to talk about that for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes, yeah.
You can take a guess what's going on.
It's wild because it's like I'm literally like a meth addict with an itch right now, and I feel like I need to scratch it, and that's terroristic threats that I just want to yell at the camera right now. But like I'm fighting it. I'm fighting good.
We won't do it.
Yeah, we won't do it. But anyway, dude, what's new and exciting in the world of Jake?
Dude, I watched that movie last night on Netflix with Justin Long called Barbarian. Have you seen this?
You just watched Barbarian for the first time?
Yeah, I'd never seen that movie before. Dude, that movie freaking ruled, bro.
Dude, that movie was so good, dude, right?
That movie ruled, bro. Dude, the freaking big creepy lady was making him suck your titty, dude. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah, she had the bottle with all the hair on it that she was trying to put in his mouth.
What the hell was going on there? Where'd she get milk, dude? Where'd she get milk?
Dude, I think I know where she got milk, dude. I don't think she ever stopped at the milkers, dude.
And she was so big, dude. She was massive, enormous. Dude. And he was just completely like unfazed by everything. He opens up a room with a dirty mattress and a camera, and he just like is completely like he's like, let me measure it out. Let me break up the tape measure. He just keeps going down the tunnel in the basement. He's like, keep going. You know what I mean?
He's like, the realtor didn't tell me I had all this real estate down here. What are we talking about now? Yeah.
And he's just completely unaware.
And then he gets to was it him or the girl that got to the end of the tunnel that had the old guy in it?
He gets down to
yeah. He's like, oh, wait a second. He's like, you're not paying my power bill, are you?
And then he goes and like puts the movie and he's like, you fucking sick fuck. And the dude just blasts himself. I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah, that's a good movie though.
I think that dude was waiting for like, all right, whenever the police show up with my oopsie daisy, I'm gonna go out Bud Dwyer.
And then the homeless guy who's like,
oh, that got murked?
He's like, yeah, the homeless guy who gets murked, he's like, he knows that there's like a crazy evil lady in there, but he just like lives 1 block away for some reason. And he thinks he's like, dude, go further, bro. Go 5 blocks away. Why do you live at the end of the street, dude? He's like, she comes out at night. I'm like, dude, you're homeless, bro. You can go anywhere, dude. The world is your oyster, bro.
It's Detroit. There's another abandoned neighborhood on the other side of town. Just go there instead, dude. You don't have to live in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, but I like that movie.
But it was good because it was like super scary in the beginning. I kind of like that it turned out to be like a funny thriller, like towards the end of it.
Yeah, when the guy, for some reason, your focus is going in.
I know. I've been watching that.
When the guy's like, the homeless black guy's like, she's never gonna get in here. And then she's like, she like rips his arm off, dude. I was like, yes, dude. Yeah. Yes. I love that. That was good.
What was she saying to when she's trying to give him the bottle? She's like, mama, and just like sticking it in his face the entire time.
Dude, it was so scary, bro.
Dude, I was like, it takes a lot for me to get scared during a movie, but for that one, I was like, what is happening? And then you find out that's like a true story, which is like dude. I mean, it's like,
how is it possibly a true story?
Like a true story inspired it, basically. There was a rich Austrian dude that owned a couple apartment complexes, and when he was building one of his apartment complexes, he ended up building a secret bunker in the basement of it that only he had access to. And then he had a daughter that he really fancied, right? And so he came up with this entire elaborate story that she ran away, but really he was keeping her as like a slave down in the basement that he started a second family with her, like down there in these tunnels underneath this apartment complex. And he kept her there for years and years and years until eventually like the kids he had with his daughter, they started getting sick because they'd never had like vitamin D their entire life, or they'd never seen the sun their entire life. So he like had to forcefully like take them to the hospital. They were going to die. And that's when the police were immediately like, yo, what the fuck? Like they were like immediately like, is there a genetic disease that's happening? They're like, we need to see their mom. Like if they've got a genetic defect, we've never seen this happen before. And he ended up bringing his daughter in for questioning, and she was like, I'll spill the beans on everything. This is the first time I've seen the sun. I think it was like 24 years that she hadn't seen the sun.
That sounds like some fucking Eastern European shit going on.
Yeah, dude. It was
I follow a lady on Instagram though who's building she's like digging a tunnel in her house, like underground. Yeah. I have no clue what's going on.
I remember I messaged you. I was like, you sent it to me. I was like, what? Why is she doing this? And you're like, like the cave needs to cave, dude.
I have no clue. She just posts updates online. She's like, "Yeah, I just got the electric into my tunnel." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "What the fuck is going on, lady?"
Yeah, exactly. I love that, like, you know, everyone on the spectrum, they've got their little touch that they like. Some people, it's trains. For her, it's digging a tunnel underneath her house, and she can't be
Yeah.
stopped. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she wears
Nothing can stop her.
old-timey 1940s outfits while she's doing it.
Yeah, I have no clue what's going on, dude. But God, is she hot, dude? I want to fucking make
Oh,
sweet love to her down in that tunnel, dude.
down in that tunnel right there, dude.
Dude, lock me up in that tunnel, dude. Put me in one of
And
the
it,
cages.
just getting bricked up every time she's like, and here's my support beams, and you're over there just grabbing the seat. Like, oh gosh. She's like,
Also,
yeah, it's
I
right
think
here's
she's
my
like Property
oxygen
Brothers.
tunnel.
I think she's like Property Brothers, where she pretends like she's doing all the work, but then when
But
she
she
turns
actually
the camera
doesn't
off,
do
a
anything.
team of Mexicans come in and just do all the work.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I love the Property Brothers. They're in like flannels and jeans, and they like swing one sledgehammer, and then like it cuts, and the entire thing's done. I'm like, can we just cut out the squad of illegal immigrants that clearly did all the work?
Yeah, there's not a single English speaker that actually worked on this house, dude. It's fine. What you don't hear is the JBL DeWalt speaker that's going on at full blast in the background because they're going over there, and there's a full squad of El Salvadorians putting up your framework.
Dude, I tried to watch Home Improvement the other day.
Yeah,
with Ty, where they're like, "Move that bus."
Oh yeah.
I went back and like rewatched a couple episodes the other day, dude. That dude was absolutely brutal. Dude, he goes to a little girl, like, because they always have like a sob story as to why they're building the house.
Yeah.
And Ty Pennington, is that his name or whatever?
I think so. Yeah, Ty Beddington.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
We used to watch it a lot when we were little.
Yeah, we used to watch it a lot. So I was like, oh, we used to love this show. I'll watch it again, dude. They absolutely milk the sob stories like to a crazy amount. At one point, Ty like has a microphone. And he like goes up to the little girl and he's like, "So, how do you feel that the cancer came back?" And I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" Yeah, relax, dude.
Gosh, dude. So this black mold in your house is killing your kids, right? And you're not going to do anything about it because you're too poor?
Because you're too poor, right?
You're too poor, right? That's why we're here to solve this problem.
Yeah. Now, I know you haven't been able to afford any upkeep on this house for the last 10 years. But we're going to give you a house that's 3 times the square footage, and there's no way you're ever going to be able to pay the taxes on it.
Yeah. You can't pay the taxes. We're going to triple your heating and air bill. We're going to triple your electric bill and your water bill on top of it. So you better
like
enjoy
this new
it
house?
for the next month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you like it when there's a foreclosed sign out front.
Yeah. If you don't turn around and sell this tomorrow, okay, they're going to the police are going to take it, okay?
Yeah, you're going to lose your kids if you don't sell this house immediately.
Yeah, I feel like on paper that that doesn't make any sense of like, they couldn't afford the upkeep on this tiny house. So let's give them a brand new nice house and but like not help them out financially at all. And not do any follow up on it, and watch them just go and resell the house because they
like, kids. You like that room with the jungle gym in it and a secret tunnel? Like,
yeah.
Actually, we're gonna have to sell immediately.
That's another thing too. Is the houses are so custom that it'd be really hard to sell them on the market.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be like, who wants a golf themed bedroom with an actual like turf green for flooring? Like, no one's gonna want that.
Yeah. Shouts out to Ty.
Shouts out to Ty, dude. That's another guy that you're like, I don't know if he's ever picked up a hammer, but he's really enthusiastic about what he's doing right here.
Definitely doing a lot of blow, I would have to imagine.
Yes, 100%. He's doing white lines for sure. That or he's crushing up Adderall and just doing lines of Adderall on top of it.
100%.
What? Also, speaking of which, too, those like Carpenter brothers, what are they called again?
Property Brothers.
Property Brothers. They're gay, right?
I don't think they're gay.
Dude,
I think they're gay.
I feel like my gaydar goes off all the time whenever I watch them.
Dude, they got to be straight, dude, or at least closeted.
Dude, because I know I think they're married. I think they're married and have kids. There's just something about them that's like, that I'm like, oh, like, that's cool. You should market that you guys are homosexuals instead of Property Brothers. That would make a lot more sense where you guys dress nice and don't know how to swing the hammer over here, but you got a lot of money and passive side income for a TV show. Like, I get it. Totally makes sense.
They could be like Mormon gay, where like they just like have to have a wife and like everybody kind of knows.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Magnolia Home Improvement channel, where like so like Magnolia, it's this big company. They do a bunch of house improvements. They had a house in TLC. They've got like their own section of Target where they like sell through there. But their television show, that's what like the husband that does all the home improvement, he gives me the same itch that closeted homosexual Mormon husbands give me as well too.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh, there's something there, dude. Yeah, they like we didn't kiss till marriage type, you know?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
exactly what
yeah.
you mean.
There's like I don't know if it's a TV show, but I saw a clip today of like one of those like saving yourself for marriage shows, right? And the girl was meeting up with this dude, and he was definitely like he was a fruit basket for sure, but she didn't know that. And so like he's like, man, who likes kissing? I don't even like kissing. He's like,
I seen that
yeah,
clip.
yeah. He's like, so what's more intimate? He's like singing and dancing and just spending time with each other and holding hands. And then like they introduce the boyfriend to like her clearly autistic brother in the background, and like the type that is like he's just gonna say exactly what's on his mind. And so like the boyfriend's explaining how they met, and he's like, God, I was just so excited when she said I could be her boyfriend. I just got up and I started doing gymnastics moves. And then like it looks like the brother, and it's like he gives that look of like Inglorious Bastards, where they hold up 3 fingers and the Nazi immediately knows that he's not German, he's actually a British spy. He gives that same look on his face, and then the camera cuts to him, and they're like, "What'd you think of him?" And he just goes, "I think he's gay."
Nice.
Yeah, we're like, hell yeah, dude.
Shouts out.
Yeah.
Still couldn't find the Hulk Hogan sex tape, by the way. I've been looking, still
Yeah.
can't find it. Nowhere to be found.
Like, did he like take that off the internet or?
Well, he did sue Gawker for like $100 million or whatever. So yeah,
Dang,
maybe
dude.
that's hard to find.
There's not one not like one VPN only website that you got to use, or
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Can't find it.
Dang.
Can't find it. No updates on that.
Literally, the viewers, they want to know. They keep asking.
This is true.
They're like, Ben, when is Jake gonna find the tapes? And like I don't care
Release
if it
the
takes a
tapes, Donald
lifetime.
Trump. Release the tapes.
We know you have a Hulk Hogan sex tape and the
We know you
Epstein
got
ones.
it.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
I feel like he would definitely be one of the biggest I've ever seen in my entire life.
Biggest cocks?
Yeah, I think so.
They said that it was he had a thickie apparently, Hulk Hogan.
Ooh,
real thick guy.
Nice.
And
Egg-shaped.
I don't know. I think it was more cocaine.
Oh, I see where you're going. That makes
like
sense.
the big Red Bull.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're like a monster can.
In court, actually, he said that Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis, but Terry Bollea does not.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't want anyone to mention my size in court.
I'd be like,
yeah. Like if I was next to the microphone, I'd start yelling into it, and they'd be like, and the size of it is going to be 3, and then I fake a heart attack right there on the side.
Go down.
Yeah.
Medical attention.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they're like, it's 2 and a. Ben, this is the second day we've tried doing this. We had to adjourn court last time you tried this. Like, we're not falling for it. Yeah.
Season.
I have a coworker that his younger brother got like divorced, and like you have to give a reason for the court for like the reason for the divorce. And I think she copied it off of like some celebrity that said it too, but on the official statement it says he has the smallest dick I ever seen and he was a terrible lay. And nice. I was like, hell, nice lady, that dude. Rules. That's some good white trash reasoning right there.
Have you ever faked an injury in your life?
Yeah, definitely. I have a really distinct memory, and it involves Grammy.
What, were you faked an injury?
I mean, granted, I was like 10, right? But it was we were doing the karate. We were like practicing for like a karate tournament back when we did karate, right?
Sick. And lesbian sensei, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Deshi. We really appreciate you. She's a cool lady. 100% had no idea that you and your roommate were married.
Yeah, I had no clue back in the day. I do hope that my training will like kick in Manchurian Candidate style one time if I ever get in a fight and I just start fucking breaking boards.
Yeah.
I have like a fucking I have like an Obi-Wan like flashback where like Desi's like up in the corner like in the clouds and she's like
yeah, like a full Kung Fu Panda moment or any Kung Fu movie where like the exact scenario happens where you have a flashback to what your sensei taught you when you were just a kid. Like,
yes.
And remember to turn the fist when you go in, Jacob. And you're like, perfect. Yeah.
Oh, also back to Barbarian, dude. She hit Jason Long with the Steven Seagal fucking thumbs through the eyeball.
Oh yeah, right into him.
Yeah, that was great.
I forgot about that. I'm remembering the movie as you describe it. It's been a couple years.
I've never seen it.
That director just dropped a new movie in theaters.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, it's out right now. It's called Weapons. And they were like, what if you took Barbarian and you gave him a bigger budget and like more of a plot? And everyone's saying it's just as good, if not better than Barbarian.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta check it out.
Oh, let's fucking
should we
debate.
Get into the debate right now? Do you want to
get in this debate?
Do you want to tee up a little bit of what we're doing?
I'll intro the debate. All right, so I put an Instagram poll up, right? And then people are going to vote on which movie they like better. We're going to debate 2 movies, okay? 2 movie franchises. I put the Instagram poll up, and then we're going to debate it. And then at the end of the pod, we're going to check the debate to see who won, okay? Yep. And I have about 3 followers on Instagram, so we're really hoping that one of the 3 followers on Instagram will answer my poll. Also, we have about 3 people who watch the podcast, and neither of us are historians on either of these 2 movies, and they both have cult lovings to the movie. So if we get stuff wrong, you're just going to have to let us slide on that. All right, dude? I haven't watched either of these movies since I was a young virgin. Prepubescent for sure, okay?
That's a good point. That's a good point, actually.
But we're going to debate Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars.
Yes.
Okay?
I think I've seen Lord of the Rings after I've gotten laid for sure, but I don't know if I've ever seen a Star Wars movie before. Like I haven't
seen any of the new Star Wars. I haven't seen any of the Disney Star Wars movies. Or The Mandalorian. I haven't seen any of that. I've only seen the original 6. Okay, so that's what I'm referencing here.
That's what we're going to go off of.
I'm going to debate Lord of the Rings because any of that Disney Nazi shit, I'm not counting it, all right?
Yeah. And I'm going to defend Star Wars because Jake picked Lord of the Rings before I could.
Yes, which is clearly the better movie. I mean, every
way, shape, or form. But you know what? We need content right now, and this is what we're doing.
So we got to fucking debate these 2 right now, okay? Perfect. So my first point is that Lord of the Rings clearly had the sexier cast. I mean, when you look at the cast members,
that's a good point.
I mean, who does Star Wars have? You guys don't have shit. You have fucking Harrison Ford and you have bum ass Mark Hamill, or what's his name? Fucking
you got it, Mark Hamill. That's Luke.
Okay, yeah. You got fucking bum ass Mark Hamill. I mean, Harrison Ford's sexy as all hell, but you're gonna put him up against Aragorn, dude? I mean, get the fuck out of here, dude. Aragorn is sexy as hell. Orlando Bloom is a fucking secondary character in our movie. Okay? One of the sexiest dudes of all time. Isn't even the sexiest dude in the movie, dude. Don't even get me started on the sexy midget. Okay? We got a sexy midget in our movie. None of your midgets are sexy, dude. Your midget's green. Your midget's a green fucking booger, dude. My midget's sexy as hell, dude.
I think Yoda has a little bit of sex. First of all, I want to say, I think Star Wars is going to appeal more to the fetish realm as far as it goes to.
That is true.
You got Yoda. I think he's checking off a couple of boxes for people. Right? I know you
that pussy. I am. While he's hitting it, dude.
Yeah. And then it's just like, let's check in on what happened with you and Yoda on Dagobah. And it's just that thing of Yoda on Luke's back, just going back and forth, ramming into him.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Yoda was definitely grooming Luke. I mean, how young was Luke when he went up there?
He was 100% grooming Luke. He was like a 16-year-old
How old
kid.
was Yoda? Yoda was like, what, hundreds of years old, dude?
Yeah. Shoulder is tight it is. Could use massage, dude. Yeah. Just get it. Yeah, it's good. Like that you are.
Yeah. Like, no towels in the sauna we wear.
That's true. yeah. That's been fudge. That got me so good. No towels in the sauna everywhere. Growing into big strong boy you are. Training really paying off. Why don't you show Yoda's your muscles? You should.
Yeah.
So
It looks like flexing in the mirror. Dude.
Yeah. So like special
Fucking...
Jedi drink I prepared for you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking Luke's just waking up every night and Yoda's just breathing heavily over him in the middle of the night. He's like, what is going on, dude?
Yeah.
Where did Luke sleep in Dagobah, dude? Where did he sleep? In that bum-ass fucking tree cave or whatever the fuck it was?
Yeah, I think they shared a bed, dude. That's what ended up happening. Cold nights on the swamp they are. Perhaps we should share a blanket, we should.
Little spoon I am.
Little spoon I am. Yes. Us Yordos have no body heat. Need to be real close to survive. Like, okay.
Yeah, Yoda was definitely fucking Luke. Let's just put that out there.
If you
but back to the
so.
original point. Sexiest cast. Neither of them have sexy ladies in it, though. I was thinking. I mean, you point to hottest ladies in Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I mean, I think Leia's got to take the cake, dude. You guys had Natalie Portman.
I mean, in the second one, she's
top tier babe, dude.
That's
top
a piece
tier babe
right there.
She's
and then
piece,
you've got Carrie Fisher out there when she's young, right? I mean she's over
a young Carrie Fisher. She's
over there. She really loved the part when they first see her and she's sprawled out like this on top of it. I really am so glad my wife opened the door at that. Where Carrie Fisher's like, "Oh no, I didn't realize you guys caught me here. Stop laughing at me, Mikkel."
Dude, Carrie Fisher will smoke a cig and do a line in the bathroom at the bar with you, dude. She'll probably
100%. Yeah, and then did you hear like Mark Hamill like talking about when he was like younger? Do you want to come in and say hi? Oh, come here. Yeah. Also, this is Butters. Everybody.
Yo, what's up, Butters?
Yo, Butters. You got anything to say?
Yo, Mikkel, we're talking about how Carrie Fisher is a party babe. Oh, okay. Don't hear.
Do you like the setup? It looks good, right? Right here.
We're talking about
second
how
episode in a row.
We're talking about how Leia in Lord of the Rings, in Star Wars was a piece of ass.
We're trying. Yes, really highbrow conversation. We're debating right now.
Honest, I've never successfully watched Star Wars. I've fallen asleep
every time I try to show her. She's
there's
the
door. Do you see the door over there?
I do.
You see the door over there? You can use it, Mikkel. Okay? Get the hell out of here. No, Mary's never seen either.
See, there you go.
We need to sit him down, dude. I feel like a bad husband right now. You could get into it like you did Dune, except there's not as much sex appeal as there is in Dune.
No, I can't watch anything. You know my rule.
I know. I do know your rule. I don't understand. What's your rule? You have to binge everything if you watch it?
No, I can't watch anything made before.
She doesn't watch anything made before we were born.
I get it.
I like the closest thing I can watch to like the oldest thing is like Happy Gilmore because it was made in '96.
The cutoff for me really is like 90.
It's 90 apparently. So
I think you should murder Mikkel in her sleep tonight. That's an absolute outrage. Some of the best movies were made before then. What are you even talking about?
I'm so glad you're saying this because I've been saying this
for years.
About
Shawshank? When the fuck was Shawshank?
I have watched Shawshank.
I think Shawshank was 95.
I was about to say, dude. I mean, there's so many good movies. Fucking Taxi Driver. I mean, all the fucking mob movies. What are we doing here, Mikkel?
Yeah, plead your case, Mikkel. I'd love to hear it right now.
Absolute outrage, dude.
Yeah.
Schindler's List. You never seen Schindler's List?
Schindler's List, I've seen.
Okay, so you watch the Holocaust movie, but you won't watch any of the other movies. I see what's going on here.
That makes sense.
How about American History X? I bet you've seen that one. I bet you've seen American History X.
Bite the curb. You bite the curb right now. Yeah. You colorful word right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake's like, say it.
Like Darth Sidious.
Yeah, Darth Sidious. Today we're deciding that we're going to start debating on stuff. So it's Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars. But the thing is, like, it can't be like. I mean, we both agree on a certain answer. Like, we both prefer Lord of the Rings, but someone has to take a side on it.
You can't say that, you son of a bitch. You have to hold Star Wars down. You have to hold it down like you love it.
It's not going anywhere. Hold it down like Luke held down Yoda when he.
Yeah.
Actually, Yoda held down Luke.
Yeah, Yoda was definitely a top. I don't know what you're talking about. Yoda was not a bottom, dude. This is an outrage.
Yes, what a tease you are. Yeah. Take off your shirt, you should, when you work out. And then, like, you just see, like, a little flash off camera. And Luke's like, what was that? He's like, nothing it was.
Just fucking Rocky 3 training montage. Push it to the limit.
To the limit. Yeah. And then every once in a while you see Yoda with a disposable camera just taking photos in the background whenever he's training. Save for later,
your progress, I am.
Yeah. Yeah. There you flex arm you should. 1 more inch. Very good. Yeah. Kiss for good luck, I will.
Fucking Yoda's just like oiling Luke up in Dagobah, just fucking training him.
Man, your internet just took a nosedive right there, homie.
Son of a bitch.
He's back. He's back.
I was saying that Yoda is just sensually oiling up Luke Skywalker in Dagobah while he's training.
Yeah, exactly. Like, prepare for battle you are. Special Jedi ointment this is. Need to get in every crack I shall. I was like, okay, if you think this will help me become a better Jedi, then I guess I will. Good. Can you hear me? Oh, in his? Yeah, it'll cut off the noise.
Okay.
Yeah, it should.
It's better, dude. You shut your mouth, Mikkel. You shut your mouth about my audio quality.
Hey, don't you talk to my baby girl like that.
Cool. Well, this was riveting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love you.
Good luck. I'm on team Lord of the Rings in case you were curious.
Let's go. Let's go.
There goes that was a house divided, I see. That's so cool. I guess I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Let's go.
She's going to bring this up later in divorce court.
Here you go.
Okay. I love you. Goodbye, Butters, my beautiful boy. Or stay, I don't care.
You need to control your woman, okay? Get her the hell out of here while we're talking about which movie has a sexier cast. Okay?
I
have to talk about Princess Leia's sweet tits with your wife listening? This is an outrage. I have to talk about how hot a young Natalie Portman is with your wife listening, okay? I hope she was above age at that time.
Yes, she was.
Okay? Thank God. Let's go.
Unlike Orlando Bloom, registered sex offender, going and having a relationship with that girl from Pirates of the Caribbean. What was her name?
Wait.
She was 17 when they filmed that. That's gross.
Wait, what? Is that an actual fact?
Yeah, dude. Oh, man, I didn't like how my tits looked in that.
Well, there's absolutely no way you could ever convince a judge that was non-consensual, okay? The judge would go, do you see how sexy that guy is?
Yeah,
clearly, this underage
clearly.
chick. Oh, am I cutting out again?
A little bit, but I get it. He's a hot-ass pirate.
Yeah,
but yeah, she was 17 when they made the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So yeah, sure, he's attractive. But do attractive pedophiles get a pass, Jake? Is that what you're trying to say right now?
Okay, so you're telling me that there is no rapists in the Star Wars franchise? I guarantee one of them was raping. I guarantee one of them.
It was pretty open with Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford. Okay,
they were banging.
They were. I mean,
Harrison Ford was hitting that.
Mark Hamill in an interview was like, I was just so young and innocent when we first started filming. I actually thought Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher were having sleepovers just as friends when we were filming.
Dude, Harrison knew that she liked to party, dude. She was the hottest one on set.
They clearly did a ton of partying.
She was a solid 7, okay? There was no one else around. Okay. I mean, clearly there was no one else around. That
was it. That and a blue chick.
Oh, the blue chick was hot.
The blue chick
was hot.
That was pretty good.
True.
As far
with
as
the tentacles?
With the tentacle coming out of her head. I mean,
yeah, I would
you grab onto that.
Yeah. I was fucking run like a breaker in like a stallion, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But
plus, honestly, I got turned off from Carrie Fisher when I had the image of her sucking whatever the hell Jabba the Hutt had as a penis, dude. I don't know what was going on there, dude. But
I think it took a whole team of cast members to go and find it. Where he's like, he's like, Misa Chuba. And they're like, that means it's time to find his penis. And it's going to take us 12 hours to dig through the folds. But luckily, he's self-lubricated, so it doesn't get itchy down there. And
so clearly, Lord of the Rings has the hotter cast, okay? Now, here's...
I don't know, but because Star Wars, everyone's aged like fine wine. Right?
I mean, let me hear this argument.
Harrison Ford was 35 when the first movie came out, and he was hot, right? He was 40 when Indiana Jones came out. He's aged, well, Ewan McGregor in the first one, dude, sexy Jesus, is only getting better with age on top of it. So that's what I'm saying is
that is true.
I understand you win the sex appeal, but it's not as big of a leap as it should be.
Dude, you can't even put Liam Neeson up against Orlando Bloom, dude. It's just an outrage. That I
Dude,
mean, you can't even.
But Liam Neeson does hold a torch. He's a hot 71-year-old right now who is currently dating Pamela Anderson, who at one point was the most attractive woman on the entire planet. They're getting
That is
better with
true.
age.
Yeah, but Orlando Bloom is motorboating Katy Perry's Big Bazonga, so I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, Katy Perry's on a date with Justin Trudeau like 2 weeks ago.
What? I thought they were married.
No, they broke up, dude. They broke up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's dating the ex-prime minister of Canada right now.
Damn, hello, my friend.
Know. Yeah, literally. That is not a mashup that I thought I'd ever witness.
Oh, dude, I'm so pissed that fucking Trudeau's motorboating those fucking bazongas, dude. That's
and
bullshit, dude.
have you seen Orlando Bloom's Instagram?
Does she hate
lately?
freedom? No.
Dude, Orlando Bloom's Instagram is him doing his Buddhist rituals in the morning right now. Which shaved head, that's your first problem. And then he's got his like Buddhist like temple like prayer book that he reads, crisscross applesauce in front of a Buddha statue in his house, and it's just him going like on his actual Instagram for like a 2-minute solid video.
Dude, that is fucking slut bait. That's like that is super bait for sluts, dude. He's fucking throwing the hook in the water, dude. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is. Dude.
I heard that's really good for college girls now. Ever since White Lotus came out, they all want to be Buddhist. Yeah,
he's really fishing, dude.
Yeah,
he's like, oh, you noticed my Nightmare Before Christmas tapestry I have hung on the wall.
It's so interesting.
Dude, I really love how Jack Skellington, had his full character arc.
Did you know that sometimes it was like 3D animation they had to mesh with the clay animation just to get his expressions right, and then you just see her custom Jack Skellington panties just drop to the floor right there.
Yeah, being a Buddhist is definitely fucking whore bait.
No, I think it's 100% for one specific woman. It's for his like 25-year-old yoga instructor that comes to his house. Like for like home lessons, that's him being like, look, like I've got my Buddha temple. I'm really taking this seriously right now. And he's like, isn't that cool?
Okay, so we have the hotter people, clearly. Okay. Neither of them really have hot babes. Let's be honest. I mean, Natalie Portman is the hottest babe out of both movies. If we're being 100% honest.
So you're saying that we have the hot people then?
I'm saying you got the hotter women, but we got you tenfold. We got you tenfold in dudes.
That's fair. We have that flying Jewish alien. That's like you can take the boy, but I keep the women.
That is true.
There's another sex appeal for them, but you guys do have the foot fetish people with the Hobbit gear, so
that is true. True.
Keep going. Keep going.
As far as racial diversity goes, neither of these movies are strong in any way, shape, or form. But you do have 2 black guys in your movie, which beats us 2-0. Okay, so
I think we have some pretty good racial diversity because you guys have like polys because of all the New Zealand women that got to play orcais.
We have legitimately 0 black people in our movie franchise. I mean, not a single black person or person of color in any of the lead roles. And you guys have 2 black people in very minor roles,
we have. One of the blackest guys alive right now, by the way, Samuel L. Jackson.
He might take the cake as the blackest guy alive.
He might be the blackest guy alive. I'm just saying that.
Sexy ass Lando Calrissian as well, but that's it. That's all you got.
Ooh.
And the fact that you're beating us 2-0, I have no excuses for that. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
I mean, as far as like racial diversity goes too, like we also have we have the clearly Asian stereotype, like banker guys in the beginning of the Phantom Menace where they're like, oh no, they had destroyed our power weapons, and it's like the only aliens with like slanted eyes in the entire universe, and they talk with a thick Japanese accent, and we're like, okay, I don't know if we need to add that with them. And then we have the flying Jewish one, right? That is the slave trader on Tatooine. That we've got that one covered. We have Jar Jar Binks, who is actually blacker than Samuel L. Jackson.
That is true. Jar Jar Binks might be the blackest character of all time.
Is every bad like Jamaican stereotype all kind of meshed up into one. But
that is true.
We also win too because George Lucas got all of this. He got away with all this while also having a black wife. So I think we have the racial diversity win.
That's why they couldn't. I do think it's funny about the Lord of the Rings. J.R.R. Tolkien was like, imagine a world way back in time. No blacks. Everyone's like, what? He's like, and there was a tower, and you're like, wait, can we go back to the
wait a second. Yeah. All the good guys, the dwarves and the elves and the humans, all white.
all white.
There's these creatures with a different color, and they've been at war with the other races for years. And you're like, wait a second. These green and gray orcs that cover the land like a plague.
You're like, orcs. And he's like,
wait
and the orcs. You buy a house in the neighborhood, and then the orcs move in down the street, and they destroy the property value. You're like, what, J.R. Tolkien?
And
a disproportionate amount of the orcs fill up all the prisons in the Shire. You're like, what? What are we talking about?
This coming in, the lost manuscripts of J.R. Tolkien are finally coming to light with the new and improved original copy of Lord of the Rings.
No, like Aragon has German shepherds and water hoses. Everyone's like, wait a second, what?
Yeah, well, wait a second. And sometimes the orcs play their music a little too loud at their barbecues that they have. Yeah. They invented this new type of music
call each other
that
brother.
The humans aren't fond of. Yeah.
Even though they're not related. I'm like, what? It is crazy that they can make a whole movie franchise back in the day. Both movies where they're like, all white guys. Not a single person was like, what if we had some diversity? They were like, shut the fuck up.
You can get off my set right now. That sounds good.
Get the fuck out of here. We're going to put one guy in the third movie, okay?
Yeah. And then George Lucas just looking around the guy's like, does anybody else think that my movie isn't diverse enough?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Anyway, get back to Jar Jar Binks. He's about to say some funny things.
Wait a second. I had no clue that J.R.R. Tolkien was born in 1892.
Yeah, he is dead.
This dude is old as shit, dude.
Yeah. He's cool.
That's crazy.
He was super smart. He was a linguist. That's why he invented Elvish as like an actual functioning language, because that was his job, was being a linguist first.
Oh, we're getting some damning facts on R.R. Tolkien.
Oh, is it?
Guess where he was from?
Oh, wait, Germany?
No. Another country that had a little tisk. He's a South African from 1892. Ooh, now we know why that movie was not that racially diverse. Okay. It's all going together now.
These orcs are spreading like a plague across Middle Earth. We need so bad.
Okay, that all makes sense now. I just Googled where he was from. Okay.
And the hero to save all of them is going to be Gandalf the White.
Like, true. I didn't even think about that. The white.
Is the white necessary? The white is absolutely necessary.
Oh, even worse. I just looked up his race. J.R.R. Tolkien was English with a German ancestry on his father's side. Oh, a German South African. Oh, it all makes sense now.
A little bit of the Kaiser in him, dude. That is not good, homie. Not pleading that case very well.
Oh, yikes. Okay,
Whoopsie
all right.
daisy
Tolkien was a Nazi.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Wait, did he live through the 30s and like the 40s?
It says that he was born in South Africa, but he moved back to England before the age of 4. Okay, all right.
But he still had a little bit of that in his system.
Yeah, I mean, clearly. He died, or he was born in 1892. And he wrote The Hobbit in 1937.
Ooh, a very interesting time. Yeah.
Oh, okay, and he wrote The Lord of the Rings in 54 to 55. Okay.
Ooh. It also doesn't help that like the underlying theme of Lord of the Rings is that good will always prevail over evil. And it doesn't help that the evil just happens to be the only colored people in Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, whoopsies.
Alrighty. Yeah. Well, it turns out Lord of the Rings was super racist.
Anyway, any more argument?
I hadn't even considered that.
That's so funny. Yeah. Man,
That's
when
a
you read
pretty
between the
bad
lines.
background. Yeah. For a
Yeah.
guy who put no blacks in his movie whatsoever.
Ah, darn.
I mean, there wasn't
dude.
even an extra in the background, I don't think. I mean,
yeah. Gandalf the Grey got an upgrade when he turned white, and that's the guy we're rooting for.
He got an upgrade when he turned white. Oh, that's crazy.
Darn it.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a giant allegory for Christ.
Oh.
It's fine.
Also, there's another plot hole in Lord of the Rings that Gandalf is just MIA for like some of the biggest battles in the entire movie. Like, where the fuck is he the entire movie, dude?
This is why I wish I was on the Lord of the Rings side. I could nerd out on this for a while. It's part of the point is that he's like not around because, and like he sets him up for the layup so they can slam dunk, because in Sauron's mind everything makes sense that Gandalf would be leading the charge right now. So he's like, oh, okay, like wherever Gandalf is going to be, like I need to like keep my focus on there right now. And Gandalf knows that. So that's why he's kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to go here so you guys can have a good assist. Or even then, like, if you like pay attention, he's setting up Aragorn to be the hero from Gandalf's point of view, because in Sauron's mind, Isildur was the last guy to have the ring. Aragorn's Isildur's heir. He's unified the sword. He's raised up the army. Everything points to Aragorn has the ring, and he's finally going up to stand up against me. Where Gandalf is like, yo, divert your attention over here to the two midgets that are climbing up the mountain trying to throw it in your back door.
Wait, do you hear that noise in the background?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think that noise is all the pussies drying up who are listening to this podcast.
I just thought that was the paint settling right here, but that makes sense actually. Okay. You mentioned that too. I thought my stomach would help a little bit with it.
But I mean, Star Wars has a shit ton of plot holes. I mean, the plot holes are fucking crazy.
What are you talking about?
I mean, the Death Star. Let's start with the Death Star. I mean,
what do you mean? What
are we doing here, dude? I mean, how is that even the thing? Like, there's one spot that you can hit that just explodes the entire thing.
Yeah. And Darth Vader's like, they'll never hit it, I swear.
There's no chance. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous.
Definitely how did the Jedi right now?
I'm reading off my notes. Notes that I got from ChatGPT.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
I mean, how the hell did the Jedis not know that Palpatine was Darth Sidious the entire time? I mean,
that's
really motherfucking what's his face had fucking Jedi mind or whatever. He's like, these are not the droids you're looking for. But he had zero clue. I mean, and also with that whole thing with these are not the droids you're looking for. Notice they never use that in any of the other movies because it just completely destroys the plot if the Jedis can read minds. I mean, they used it once and then never again because it makes no sense if they can just read the mind or just completely control the opposition in every way, shape, or form. I mean, huge plot hole.
They tried to do it in the third movie, and then Jabba's like, yeah, your Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Right? Okay, so they're like, okay, so it's not like smart people don't. I think they thought of this in the 70s. They're like, smart people won't be affected by it, right?
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was never addressed, but we'll go with that.
I don't want to give Jabba too much of like credit, but he ran an empire as far as it goes. So you're not dumb running an empire. So it makes sense that those mind tricks wouldn't work on him.
Also, Anakin switched teams so easily. I mean, I'm talking 5 movies.
That is
5 fucking movies.
ChatGPT wrote that.
I mean, 5 movies of him being the good guy, and then 1 movie, and he has a vision that fucking Padme is gonna die, and then Darth Sidious is like, we can stop that if you join. I mean, he completely abandons everything he did in all the movies prior, and then just completely switches teams. I mean, it makes no fucking sense.
He was trying to chase the poon, which I will say that's one thing Lord of the Rings definitely doesn't fall for, which I do appreciate, because that one girl was hot and heavy for Aragorn for 2 films, and he's like, I can't. I'm saving myself.
He put her in the friend zone, dude.
He's like,
get the fuck out of here.
Time out. I'm saving myself for Steven Tyler's daughter, Liv Tyler.
Hell yeah. I totally forgot about her, dude. I should have put her on the list.
She never did it. She never did anything for me, if I'm being dead honest.
Dude, you're talking. She never did anything for you?
Never did anything. She never did.
What about when she made sweet love to her father's song in Armageddon?
Oh, that
You didn't like that?
I never thought of that. Actually, I never put that.
You
together.
never liked the sweet hot sex scene that she had while her dad was singing in the background.
I never thought about
That
that.
didn't do anything for you, dude.
Ben Affleck's putting an animal cracker down her panties while her dad's singing the song in the background. I never thought of that. That's so bad.
That's hot, dude. That's fucking hot as hell, bro.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I never understood that. That makes no sense.
That makes zero sense. It's and then like Michael Bay's like, it's almost like he's cheering on his daughter right now. If you think about it, it's a good idea. Yeah.
Also, there's no way there's any women on those fucking oil rigs, dude.
There's not no.
There can't be, dude. There can't be, bro.
No,
those dudes are out in the ocean for months on end. There's no chance they're sending a lady out there, dude.
Yeah,
there's no chance.
There's literally one. Steve Buscemi's literally called. What do they call him? Hound, because he's so horny all the time. Yeah. And you're gonna put him on a boat with your daughter,
sweet Steven Tyler's sexy daughter.
Oh my gosh,
it's an outrage.
Michael Clark Duncan being a 6'9", 400-pound buff to the gills black dude. Going over there. If I was there, I'd be like, immediately that dude right there. I was like, you, me, my dorm tonight. I'm gonna need a wheelchair around this rig for the rest of the week.
But yeah, so that made no sense. But I'm trying to think what else I got here.
Yeah. Anything off the top of your head?
Yeah, anything just right off the top of my head. Oh, what's her face? Leia has she refers to her mom and remembers something that her mom said to her. She says that my mom said that I was very beautiful but sad, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Padme died when she was giving birth to Leia and Luke.
Oh,
so how the fuck does she remember what fucking sexy ass Natalie Portman said? It makes no sense.
No, it's her adopted mom. She didn't know she was adopted. She didn't adopt it. She was raised by a second family.
And why has your movie got incest in it? Why'd he throw that in there?
I don't really have a counter argument for that if I'm being dead honest. George Lucas knew they were brother and sister.
How was that on set? George Lucas was like, you know what would be hot? If they fucking got a little kiss in.
It'd be really... What if you just kiss him? That would be something. And then she'd be like, Mr. Lucas, why is your shirt off? He's like, no reason. Just what if you do one kiss scene? We'll keep it in.
Aren't we supposed to be siblings?
Yeah.
George Lucas was like, nah, get in there.
It's my film. I can do what I want. Yeah. Anyway, put baby oil on me. Let's get this thing going.
Yeah, so overall, I think I'm losing, to be completely honest. I think J.R.R. Tolkien being a Nazi really hurt my argument, if I'm being completely honest.
That was a tough one, because it's like, you could say George Lucas is racist all you want from some of the stereotypes he did, but his saving grace at the end of the day is that his wife's black. So you're like, I can't really argue with that there now, can I?
That is true.
Shout out to that lady who saw him make the character Jar Jar Binks, who is a very racist character, and be like, 100%. I want to spend the rest of my life with that man.
Yeah. I think he kind of jumped the shark at that Jar Jar Binks point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They built an entire fucking clone army and no one found out.
That is one thing.
I mean, hundreds and hundreds of clones. Not a single person found out. I mean, that's just outrageous.
That they're like, I wonder what all this money's funneling to this obscure planet with these long-necked people over here.
He was able to keep that on the DL the entire time?
We're not going to check up on it. Yeah, it was literally like millions of soldiers that he made for them and no one found out. Which does go to show that the Jedi Order at that point was kind of in shambles because they weren't in their glory days. You know,
very disorganized.
If anything, it highlights the kind of the dystopia that we're in, that the underlying theme that they're trying to promote throughout the entire show, that the Sith would win and are better than the Jedi if they couldn't just stop the infighting. But yeah, I digress, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, 100%. Should we talk about how much money that Lord of the Rings has made compared to Star Wars, or do we want to leave that off the table too?
I say you shut the hell up right now. I say you shut the hell up.
I don't know any Lord of the Rings rides that's going on at Disney World where obese parents squeeze off their rascal scooter and go and save the universe by shooting down droidicas, okay? So
that is true.
I think that's a pretty... I
actually heard that Disneyland's making a new ride where you suck off Orlando Bloom virtually.
It's him in a glass container that's so tight he can't move. And there's a little hole right around his crotch that they cut inside.
Actually, I heard there's a new Star Wars ride where you're Luke and you're on the roller coaster. And as you're going on the roller coaster, your avoiding the sexual advances from Yoda as he's trying to, as he's clearly grooming a young child.
Just like it's like have you ever seen a Small World After All ride where you're kind of like on this little cart and it just kind of slowly goes you through all these sets. It's like one set. It's like, what are we doing in this massage room, Yoda? And he's like, relaxed muscles is good for Jedi. It is, and you're like, ah, and then it just makes a hard left.
Have you ever been to Disneyland?
No, never, dude.
In Florida or Disney World?
No, everyone here goes to Disneyland in California, but it's almost like it's because like Mormons are too into it, and it is a Mormon town. It really puts a bad taste in my mouth if I'm not like 100% in there. There's too many Mormon moms that are obsessed with Disney that I'm like I don't want to be associated with those people.
Yeah, no, I agree. I hate Disney people. Unfortunately, my aunt and Shannon, I love you guys. You guys are the best with their Disney people.
Yes,
and I think what happens is when you have a bad childhood,
correct.
Okay, then when you become an adult, you try to fill the gap that was created as a child. And I think that's why adults love Disneyland. I think that's why they love the WWE. I think that you're trying to go back and put a bright spin on how terrible your childhood was. But that's just my thought.
Because if we zoomed out, like if we had that little video of you as a kid, right, watching The Little Mermaid, watching, who knows, Aladdin, I think if the camera zoomed out for a little bit and the audio was on, you'd hear your mom upstairs screaming for her life as her friend Stu came over after the bar for 3 a.m. to go and give her some Pound Town. So you turn up the volume on Aladdin to make sure that you can't hear your mom and Stu going to town on each other in your tire.
Same thing with WWE. I think a lot of people are like, Stone Cold Austin.
Yes.
My dad who left when I was a kid, I bet he was just like him.
Yeah. But my Stone Cold, if you could help me, I'm tired of my dad leaving to the strip club to go find a new mom for me. They're never nice. They always flick cigarettes on me.
Yeah, I think that's the same exact kind of thing going on there.
That was quick shout out to my wife who her bus driver used to like really hate her for some reason. And like
that seems like a weird stance to take as a bus driver.
Yeah, to single out
not a teacher, not a principal.
No.
A bus driver, someone who you see for 10 minutes a day and you absolutely hate them.
And her bus, she's like, I don't know why I would sit there and I would like not say a word. And then whenever people were like mouthing off, my bus driver would just turn on and be like, Miguel, stop. And she's like, I'm just sitting here. And then she said she used to pray to the Powerpuff Girls to go and rescue her.
Well, that I understand.
Which is tough because they don't answer prayers. But
they might. Who knows, dude?
I don't know if there's anyone holding out hope right now, but the Powerpuff Girls don't answer prayers. But
so Miguel would pray to the Powerpuff Girls to fuck up her bus driver
to go in there. Yeah, they would. But Ed and Eddie do answer prayers. So if she just kind of shifted a little bit to the right, then she could been there. But yeah, she would. That's how much her bus driver hated her and yelled at her that she would pray to the Powerpuff Girls.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out. Love that girl. Mikhail, if your ears press the door right now, you can come in.
It's kind of like when I would jerk off to RuPaul's Drag Race.
Which, we can get into that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, you didn't know. He didn't know.
I didn't know, just like Mikhail didn't know that the Powerpuff Girls didn't answer prayers.
Didn't answer prayers, yeah. You can't sin in ignorance, is what they say.
Exactly. Is that what they said?
Yeah, but you can take some secrets to the grave. But not on this podcast.
Yeah.
So anyway, how's the poll going right now? We hit our time limit.
One.
Yeah.
Are we at the time? Let's see. I bet I have like one answer. Let's see what I got.
Because I think
you fucking smoked me, dude. You fucking smoked me.
That's right. Suck my dick.
Oh my gosh. I got one vote, dude. I got one vote.
No way, dude.
It's an absolute outrage.
We'll put it up on my page.
Next time?
Next episode that we do. We have to do an episode when you come up here.
Oh, hell yeah. We're definitely doing that.
Yeah, I've got all my equipment. We'll do a little episode up here and do some recording. Open the Tetons, or as the French call it, the titties.
Let's go. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I took an L on that.
Feels good. I feel like it feels good that I think you kind of backed yourself into a corner a little bit. You didn't have to look up.
I shouldn't have Googled his ancestry.
The racist undertones. Yeah,
I shouldn't have Googled his ancestry.
I was in the back of my mind. I was like, I wonder how he's gonna pull himself out of this one to make it a positive. But yeah, it turns out he just kept digging the hole deeper and deeper.
Don't talk anything about that. As racist as Jar Jar Binks is, I couldn't compete with South African German guy.
Yeah, that's definitely that's a double whammy right there. That's Mecca White for sure.
There's nothing I could do. I googled where was he from, and it was like South Africa, and I was like, all right, let's dig myself out of this one. I'll Google his race, and then it was like, his dad was German. I was like, fuck, bitch.
Who's the hero of the movie, of the show? Gandalf the White. You're like, we're not pulling ourselves up in this one right now.
He was the gray, and now he's the white.
Oopsies. Yeah, he got it. He gets an upgrade when he changes colors. Yeah.
The Hobbits were definitely fucking too, by the way.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, they all lived in a house together. There wasn't. I think that was kind of their
thing, dude.
It's kind of like an oil rig.
Yeah.
No ladies around, dude.
I don't want to close my eyes.
It's just fucking two hobbits.
I don't want to.
Samwise, dude, just fucking deeply thrusting.
Yeah, that's playing in the background. Cause I miss you, Sam, and I don't want to miss a thing.
Sam was definitely bottom.
Even when I dream of you, the sweetest dreams I never do. I miss you, Mr. Frodo, and you power bottom me through the night.
Let's go. And why did we never see Gollum's wiener?
Dude, he was a piece of cloth away from.
We're trying to see his little fucking wiener. Dude.
From yeah. Come on, guys. He walked around a loincloth for 3 movies, and we didn't see his ass or his wiener the entire time, dude. Yeah.
And how does the Hulk's pants stay on?
Dude, that's a good point. And how come She-Hulk gets to keep her shirt and pants, but Hulk doesn't get to keep his shirt?
I mean, it makes absolutely no sense, dude. The Hulk's big old green wiener should be flopping around, dude. It's absolutely outrageous.
I think sometimes I like to think it'd be smaller than you'd expect. You know, sometimes big, tall, muscular men don't always have the largest piece. Sometimes
this is true. I like to imagine he had a disproportionate wiener.
Yeah, sometimes all of us who are bigger gentlemen might not have a large wiener either, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Not implying me. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about.
Oh, all right.
I'm talking. That's fine. It's whatever. It's a button on a fur coat. It's fine. Yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say something else funny about the Hulk's wiener, but I think I kind of covered that base enough, so we're fine.
Okay. I think it's a good way to close on the Hulk's wiener.
I do remember I had a roommate from New Zealand once, and he was just like going off one day about like Polynesian women because they filmed it in New Zealand, and he's from New Zealand, and he's just like, yeah, he's like, did you ever notice how girls are like Polynesian girls are like they're either built like Moana or they're built like Orcai? And I was like, well, that's a good point. And he's just like, they're all 6'4" and they'll rip your head off. Just enormous women. And I was like, what are you trying to get at? And then he's like, and here's a picture of my mom, and his mom looked exactly like an Orcai from Lord of the Rings. And I was like, ooh, bud, I'm so sorry.
Fucking Jack Diesel, mom.
Anyway, shout out, dude. Yeah. But yeah, then we watched Lord of the Rings, and that one scene where like the orcs got like the torch, and he's like suicide bombing into the wall, which that's bananas. That you're gonna one year after 9/11, you're gonna do a suicide bomber movie.
That is true. You ever see the deleted scenes where the orcs are wearing Adidas tracksuits and shell top Adidas shoes?
And they're taking the
one orc is spinning on his head.
No, I never. Wait, are you joking or is this real?
No, yeah, it's a deleted scene. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like saying like they dressed up like Middle Eastern people.
No.
Did you ever see a deleted scene?
Yeah, a lot of Middle Easterns breakdance. That's what I was implying.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what is it? Where they take flight lessons and they ask for a discount because they don't want to know about the landing part.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever see that deleted scene?
No. That's not what I was talking about.
Okay, that's good. Wow, man, crisis avoided, man.
I was talking about the deleted scene where the orcs were working the fields and Jamie Foxx came and saved them from their.
and shoots the white plantation owner right in front of him.
Yes. The classic deleted scene from Lord of the Rings.
Orc High Unchained.
Or the classic deleted scene where the orcs live in an impoverished neighborhood, and one of them is running down a dark alley when another orc pulls up in a car and then leans out the window with a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah,
right there.
That was the other deleted scene.
What's that one deleted scene where the orcs are they live in another impoverished neighborhood and they're all in high school and they're at a basketball team and they want to go to states. So they have to get Mace Windu from Star Wars to go and teach them how to believe in themselves.
Yes, I remember that. I've seen that. That was in the director's cut.
Yeah, that was it. They won. They did. They won the championship game that year. That's awesome. Yeah. And they all went to college, but one of them did get shot at a party.
That is true.
That sucks. True. Yeah, those poor orcs. Oh man, we need to stick to our code names. But we did. I don't know if we're still calling them Snapes or we're calling them orcs now, but
I think orcs is more derogatory to be completely honest.
I think orcs really bad, dude.
Orcs sounds way worse, dude. Orcs sounds way worse.
We can't call them orcs. We gotta call them Snapes.
No, we cannot. We gotta stick with the Snapes, dude.
Fudge, dude. I hope this isn't the episode that does well because no one's gonna understand what we're talking about other than the fact that they're just gonna think we're super racist and have code names for everybody.
No. You can't cancel me, dude.
You can't.
I'm uncancelable, dude. I own my own business.
You can only be canceled if you accept defeat. That's literally it. We'd rather die by the sword than live on our knees.
I've always thought about the day where I pull up to someone's house to paint and they're like, oh my god, you're that guy.
You're that.
I watched that podcast last week. They're like, I left something in the van.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Like,
which episode did you see?
Yeah.
And they're like, orcs. I'm like, all right, there we go.
Oh, the orc
episode. Mom, is that you, Mom? I just started fucking sprinting away.
Mother, supper's ready? Okay, fine. I guess I'll come home now.
Just full on Terminator 2 sprinting away.
Yeah, you leave the Honda or the van. You leave the van. It's yours. Keep it. Running down the street. That's funny. I'm fine. I sit behind my desk, and the only people I interact with are construction workers or Mexicans, so I'm good either or.
Let's go. Yeah, do we have a name for them? What's our name for them?
I don't know, man. I think endangered species at this point because they're going after all of them.
Dude, those guys reproduce at I mean, you can't get rid of all of them.
The most fertile people ever.
They're the only people in this country who are still fucking and popping out kids. Good luck getting rid of all of them, dude.
Yeah, they say America's got a declining birth rate, and by deporting them, we're only making it worse, guys.
Yeah,
that is our one thing that's holding our net positive right there.
Yeah, I agree.
Just the most fertile people. Well, that's because they believe you only get a finite amount of nuts. Did you know that?
Oh, okay.
Mexican dudes, they said you can't crank it all the time because you only get so many nuts in your life. You'll hit a limit, and God doesn't tell you.
Where
what
did you read this? Mexican Wikipedia?
This was when I was waiting for a porta potty on a job site in Augusta, Georgia, and we were just we were talking as one does, and then Ramon went over about how basically like you got to save it for marriage, or you have to save it when you're trying for kids because you only get so many nuts in your life.
He could be right.
I think there's method to the madness. I think there's a little bit of logic in that, if I'm being honest.
That is true. Have you seen the one deleted scene where all the people in the Navy and they're diving
this one orc.
They're diving underwater and they're in the big old suits and they don't think that the one orc can do it, but then the one orc fucking does.
Yeah, that's it. And then his Italian instructor by the end of the movie finally believes in him and pleads his case in court. Yeah.
That was a deleted scene.
I saw that one. That was a good.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Oh man, no, I can't do it. I can't. I was thinking of the movie Radio. I can't do Radio.
The one retarded orc who loves to fucking watch football.
I can't do Radio, man. It's so bad.
You can't do it.
No,
You can't
I'm so glad I stopped myself.
Yeah, you gotta let me do that. You gotta fucking give me an underhand pitch. Let me hit that out of the park.
It would be so bad. Oh no.
Oh god. Rest
Oh
in
man.
hell, J.R. Tolkien. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Rest in hell. Oh fudge, man. We might not talk about anything super important on this podcast, but man, I sure do laugh a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, shouts out.
Fudge. Shouts out. All right, we're at we're at an hour 30. I just thought about like what the trailer would look like if it was like radio orc, and it's so bad, dude.
Oh man.
Or like Remember the Titans, where the
yeah.
where that's the uplifting one where they have to figure out how to work together.
True.
Yeah.
And then the one fat dude who was also in American History X was in that movie too.
Yeah. I'm so glad he redeemed himself.
Yeah.
He told his manager, he's like, "Do you think I could maybe make up for this? There's a certain
like,
song
we got the script for you."
Yeah, the song he sings in the van where he's talking about racial
genocide.
He's like, but what if I sing another song and Remember the Titans, where it's like kind of like, and I'm the goofy guy that kind of like meshes them together like the glue. And they're like, okay, fine, we'll let you do that, dude. Yeah,
I need this role.
Yeah, he's like, please, I want to be the one guy that's not racist on the team. I need to make up for it. Oh, shit, dude. It's good times. Where my mouse? What time is it? Nice. I gotta head to the gym. I gotta get rid of these man titties before you guys show up.
You lose weight? You're looking good.
Thanks, dude. I you know what it is? I haven't lost weight.
All right.
As in, like, since you've last seen me, like in December, I'm down 5 pounds.
Let's go.
But I do feel like I've gained a ton of muscle. So I'm doing testosterone, and then I'm on a GLP-1 retatrutide injection for fat loss. So,
peptide.
Yeah. So retatrutide is like, it's everything trizepatide is. And plus, it has a chemical called glucagon, which is the hormone that tells your body to start eating away at the fat that you have.
Okay, glucagon.
Yeah. So it's trizepatide and glucagon mixed.
I think Pop-Up was taking that in the Korean War.
Yeah, that was what he did to remember home and kind of escape try to escape the foxhole that he was in.
No, I think there was one letter off, though. Actually, what he was taking.
Wait, what letter? Wait.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe it was the L.
Oh, wait, that was it. Oh, I understand now.
Okay, now you're fine.
Yeah, that was so funny. Where did you come up with that?
This is good. That's off the top. I have no clue.
Yeah. His was actually, it was like, yeah, where it's like glucagon. His instead of the it had a B instead of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're putting together the pieces. I think didn't he not see combat? He was a code breaker in Okinawa, right? And he was
I don't think he saw combat.
He was having fun in Okinawa from the stories that I hear.
He was fucking for sure.
Yeah. Okay. It was. I was like, I mean, I don't know, but
Grammy will tell you.
Yeah. Okay. I figured she's pretty open about it. I did hear the rumor that we've got an uncle over there.
Yeah. Just a Japanese guy with a fucking huge nose somewhere.
Just a giant ass nose. Yes. I sometimes I daydream about meeting him, of like what it would be like. Well, like whenever Grammy passes and there's just a guy in like a samurai outfit in the background.
Yeah.
He
shows up to the funeral.
Yeah. Your grandmother was a great woman.
Yes.
But anyway. Yeah, on that familiar note, dude, I'm gonna sign off.
All right, adios, motherfucker. See you in a couple days.
You, bro. Yeah, see you in a couple days,
too,
dude. Bro. All right. Peace.
All right, peace.